Hello friends and hello my students. Welcome you all again to my YouTube channel. I am Yogaraj Joshi from Baroda High School ONGC secondary section. Today's my subject is Sanskrit of Standard 9th English Medium and today we will learn chapter number 7 Samhati Karya Sadhika. Unity accomplishes the task. So let's start learning. Samhati Karya Sadhika. Unity accomplishes the task. So students, first of all, the today's lesson is taken from Hitopadesha. Now earlier in chapter number 2 Kulasya Acharaha, we have discussed that the story was taken from Panchatantra and I have already described what is Panchatantra and it uses animal characters in the story to narrate the story and provide us important life lessons. Same is the Hitopadesha. Hitopadesha literally means Hitaha Upadeshaha. Hitopadeshaha means beneficial advice, which is written by Pandit Narayana. It's a famous collection of fables written in Sanskrit language. In Hitopadesha, animals as well as humans, both characters are used to describe the stories. It also teaches us values, worldly wisdom, advice on political affairs, as well as to live our life wisely. So, today's story is also a part of Hitopadesha. The main bird character in this story used is pigeon. In this lesson, importance of organization is described. However, background of the story started on different note, describing not to get constantly suspicious about getting anything. Otherwise, you cannot achieve the thing you want to. As well as one should have to work with courage continuously and while working towards your goal. If problems are created due to qualities like greed, then being organized and doing work with organization and unity will help. This is the moral of today's lesson. Also, we can relate that if the animal kingdom can live in an organization, so human society also should try to incorporate these values in life. And students, while learning the moral values described in this story, you will also have to focus on various past tense forms of the verbs used in this lesson. Let's start. Let's First, I will read the paragraph with Sandhi Mukt and Sandhi Yukt. अस्ति गोदावरी तीरे विशालः शाल्मली तरुः विविधेभ्यः देशेभ्यः समागताः बहवः विहगाः तत्र रात्रौ निवसन्ति तेषु लघुपतनकनाम वायसः अपि एकतमः अस्ति अथ कदाचित् प्रभातकाले स वायसः कृतान्तं द्वितीयम् इव अटन्तं व्याधम् अपश्यत् तम् अवलोक्य सोऽचिन्तयत् अद्य प्रातरेव अनिष्टदर्शनं सञ्जातं न जाने तत् किम् अनभिप्रेतं दर्शयिष्यति इति विचिन्त्य स व्याकुलः सञ्जातः. Okay, first we will see the words which are Sandhi words. First Sandhi word is Vyadhama Pashyat. Vyadhama Pashyat. And we will listen this word, it becomes Vyadham Apashyat. Vyadham plus Apashyat. Next Sandhi word is So Achintayat. So Achintayat. And we will listen this word, it becomes Saha Achintayat. Next word is Prataraiva. and we will listen this word. It becomes pratah plus eva. Visarga sandhi. Next word. Next is, let's see the words which are compound words. First compound word is Godavari Tire. Okay, and we will listen this word. It becomes Godavaryaha Tiram Godavari Tiram. Godavari Tire. Tasmin Sashti Tatpurush Samas. Godavaryaha Tiram. Like Sitayaha Pati. Yaha is the suffix of Sashti Vibhakti. Sashti Vibhakti. Sashti Vibhakti Tatpurush Samas. Godavaryaha Tiram Sashti Vibhakti singular. Godavari, this word is feminine word like Sita, Godavari, Ikarant striling word Godavari, and Godavariyaha Tiram means of uh, bank of river Godavari. Next word is Shalmali Taru. This word also Sashti Tatpurusha Samas, and we will listen this word. It becomes Godavariyaha Tire like Shalmaliyaha Taru. This word also yaha is suffix of here, so added. Yaha is the suffix of Sashti Tatpurush singular like Sita Yaha Pati. Next word is Prabhat Kate. Here two vibhakti here, two vibhakti are added here. First is Prabhatasya Kala Prabhatakala. Sya is the Sashti Vibhakti singular. Prabhata is the masculine word Prabhata. Prabhata Prabhatasya Kala Prabhatakala. Prabhatakale Tasmin Prabhatakale. A is the suffix of Saptami Vibhakti singular. Okay, so Sashti and Saptami Vibhakti. So here Sashti Tatpurushamas. Next word is Anishta Darshanam. This word also Sashti Tatpurusha Samas, because when we will listen this word it becomes Anishtasya Darshanam. Anishtasya Darshanam, Anishta Darshanam, Sashti Tatpurusha Samas. Let's see, the first word is Godavari Tire, near the bank of river Godavari. Near the bank of river Godavari. The title of lesson is Samhati Karya Sadhika. The first sentence is Asti Godavari Tire Vishala Sharmali Taruhu. Means there was a huge silk cotton tree near bank of river Godavari. Here the Sanskrit word is Asti. First word is Asti. Literally means is. Asti means is, which is verb form of present tense singular, third person singular, and asit means, as you know very well, asit means was. However, here when we translate this sentence it will convert into past tense because story is always in past tense. Okay, so first word is Godavari Tire means near the bank of river Godavari. On the banks of the river Godavari. Next word is Vishalaha. Vishalaha means huge. Huge. Shalmali Taruhu. Shalmaliyaha Taru. Shalmali Taru. Okay, this word is compound word and we will listen this word. It becomes Shalmaliyaha Taru Shalmali Taruhu Sashti Vibhakti Tatpurushamas means silk cotton tree. Let's see the translation of this line. There was a huge silk cotton tree near the bank of river Godavari. On the banks of river Godavari. Next word is Vividebhya Deshebhya. Vividebhya Deshebhya. Vividebhya means different and Deshebhya. Deshebhya here Main word is Deshah. Here, main word is Deshah. And Bhyah is the suffix of Chaturthi Panchami Bahuvachan. This Chaturthi Panchami Vibhakti plural is added and we translate the word, we get the word is from. From means from different, means from various countries. From different countries. Next one is Samagataha. Samagataha means migrated, arrived, who migrated, who came. Bahavaha, Bahavaha means many. Vihagaha, Vihagaha means birds. Vihagaha, Vihagaha means bird and Vihagaha is plural form. Vihagaha means birds. Vihagaha means bird. Tatra, Tatra means there. Ratro, Ratro means at night. Nivasanti, Nivasanti. Here, anti is the suffix of present tense plural. But we will translate this word, it's convert into past tense. Nivasanti stayed. Many birds, let's see the translation of this line. Many birds from different countries arrived and stayed there at night. Next one is Teshu. Teshu means in them. Laghupatanaka Nama. Laghupatanaka Nama means named Laghupatanaka. Name Laghupatanaka. In Hitoparisha and Panchatantra, names of the characters are always on the basis of their nature and quality. Here Laghu means quick, quickly, and Patanaka means one who flies away or comes down. The crow flies away or come down quickly. So the name is appropriate. Vayasaha. Next word is Vay. Laghupatanaka means named Laghupatanaka. Vayasaha means crow. Api means also. This word is indeclinable word. Api. Also, Ekatamaha. Ekatamaha means one of them. One of them. Asti. Asti means is, was. When this present tense verb comes in the beginning of a story, it translated as was. Asti, is, and was. Okay, let's see the translation of this line. A crow named Laghupatanaka was one of them. Next word is Athakadachit. Athakadachit means now, once. Prabhatakale. This word is compound word. And Prabhatasya Kale. Prabhata. Here, two sandhi, two vibhakti are used. Prabhatasya Kale, Sashti Vibhakti, and Prabhata Kale. Kale is the suffix of Saptami Vibhakti, singular, locative case, and genitive case. Prabhata Kale means in the morning. Saha, Saha means that. Vayasaha, Vayasa means crow. Vayasa means crow. Next word is Krutantam. Krutantam means Yamraj. Krutantam means Yamraj. Eva means like. Dvitiyam means the second. Eva atantam apashyat. Eva atantam means wandering. Atantam means wandering, moving. Vyadham apashyat. Vyadham apashyat. This word is Sandhi word and we will listen this word becomes Vyadham plus Apashyat. Vyadham means to hunter. Apashyat means so. Apashyat means so. So the hunter. Let's see the translation of this line. Now, once in the morning, that crow saw a hunter moving like second Yamraj. Next one is Tamavalokya. And we will distance this word, it becomes Tam plus Avalokya. Means Tam means him, and Avalokya means having seen. Having seen him. Okay. So achintayat. So achintayat. And this word is Sandhi word. We will distance this word, becomes Saha plus achintayat. Okay, here Visarga Sandhi rule will be applied. When A or O followed by A, the latter merges into the former and the sign avagra. Avagra, this sign of avagra, not da, is a avagra. Okay, so avagra achintayat means thought. Saha means he. Achintayat means thought. He thought. Adya means today. Sa achintayat means he thought. Adya means today. Pratareva. This word also Sandhi word, Visarga Sandhira word. And okay, uh, we will this word Pratareva. We will listen this word. It becomes Prataha plus Eva means in the morning. Prata Eva. Anishta Darshanam. Anishtasya Darshanam. Anishta Darshanam. Sashti Tatpur Samas. Anishta Darshanam means a sight of bad things. Sight of bad things. Okay. Anishta Darshana. Na Ishtam Anishtam. Na Ishtam Anishtam means Nai Tatpurush Samas and Anishtasya Darshana Sashti Tatpurush Samas. Anishtasya Darshana means a sight of bad things. Next one is Sanjatam. Sanjatam means took place. Took place. Na jane. I don't know. Na jane means I don't know. Tat means that. Kim anabhipretam. This word is Sandhi word. Kim anabhipretam. And we will listen this word. It becomes Kim plus anabhipretam. Kim plus anabhipretam. Okay. Means Kim means what? Kim means what? And anabhipretam means undesirable thing. Kim anabhipretam means what? Undesirable things. Darshayishyati. Darshayishyati. Here the word is future tense word. Ishyati is the suffix. Shati is the suffix of future tense third person singular. Shati is the future tense present future tense parasmaipa third person singular. Shati is the suffix of okay. Will show. Meaning is will show. Let's see the translation of this line. Having seen him, he thought, today in the morning a sight of bad things took place. I don't know what this undesirable thing will show. Iti vichintya means thinking this. Saha means he, crow. That crow. Vyakula means uneasy, unhappy. Vyakula means uneasy, unhappy. Sanjata means became. Okay, Sanjata means became. Let's see the translation of this line. Thinking this, he became uneasy, unhappy. Okay, so let's see the whole translation of this line. There was a huge silk cotton tree near the bank of river Godavari. There are many birds from different countries arrived and stayed there at night. A crow named Laghupatnaka was one of them. Now, once in the morning, that crow saw a hunter moving like second Yamraj. Okay, let's see. Having seen him thought, today in the morning a sight of bad things took place. I don't know what this undesirable thing will show. Thinking this, he became unhappy, uneasy. Okay, now we will stop here. In next video, we will discuss remaining paragraphs. So, thank you, students.